colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, good morning again. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Colleagues, I think the CEO, the technical director, our colleague, one of our legends, have said everything. All that remains for me is just that royal seal of approval, and then put that presidential seal as it. When, colleagues, we were mandated to take over the administration of this country, football-wise, we were given instruction to transform South African football for better, at all levels. Administration, field of play, cause to improve our rankings in the continent and everywhere. Then, the question is, as it was, what can we do to excel? What can we do to take our rightful place in this country, in these regions, the Kosovo region, in the continent, the CAF, and in FIFA? Because all of us are convinced there's abundant talent here at home. I went to one of these countries as head of delegation. I found that the population of that country was hardly could match my own province, the Eastern Cape. Yet, that country beat us. What's wrong there with us? That is why, therefore, we, as the National Executive Committee of SAFA, said this National Symposium 2012 is crucial and very, very important. And it must be driven at the top by the President himself, yes, the Technical Committee under my colleague Fanyana Sibanyoni, the administration under the CEO, Dr. Robin Peterson. These three must work so that we can have a symposium over 2 days. Look at ourselves, as the DD correctly pointed out. What went wrong? Look, and then critically evaluate ourselves. And the point I want to make is that we then said, so that we are not misunderstood, let us therefore ask our partners, you, the media, not to be there. And we undertook to give you a full and a frank briefing, which I've done and we're continuing to do this morning. And I want, on behalf of the South African Football Association, to thank you very much, because you may underestimate your contribution, because you contributed there, because we wanted people to be free, so that we can really understand. You know, we are actually fond, we're well known of leaks and things like that. I said to myself, hey, I'm going to watch on Sunday. I'm going to also watch on Monday from the dailies. What you are going to say. Colleagues, say 9 out of 10 cum laude. Our media clearly signal their commitment to really assist us to excel. There's one isolated case. But by and large, notwithstanding the fact that we suppress your right to be there, because it's your national association, but you felt that, no, give us that space. And indeed, this is the product. These pillars that have emerged there have emerged as a direct result of that. As I indicated at the closure of that symposium, we are serious about this. We don't have luxury of time. We must participate in the Olympics with Banyana this year. Our instructions DD of Banyana Banyana, we must excel. The flag of South Africa must raise high there. Yes, we do have some games this weekend involving Banyana Banyana. Then we want our team to excel. There are qualifiers for Brazil 2014, the FIFA World Cup. You know what we owe you and the people of South Africa around the FIFA World Cup. That is why we must also excel. Not next year, this year. 2030. Who does not know that? Again, we're going to host the African Cup of Nations here. Again, we've already qualified. But we don't want to put a team for the sake of a team there. We want a team to excel. Because, again, we owe you and the people of this country why we didn't go to Equatorial Guinea this year. So, we are living in exciting times and challenging times. It dawned in our mind during those days of our National Symposium, a commitment from all our coaches to really work together with the South African Football Association so that we can turn all these things around. It was really not only dawned, but it was crystal clear to me that in South Africa we have many coaches who have interest of our game of football and interest of this country at heart. That is why we stated clearly and categorically that we are going to support them because we believe that working together we can do more. In conclusion, I want to say we need to embrace what our government, particularly our Minister of Sport, is saying of promoting school sport, of making sure that really we revive that structure. We look forward, because we've been briefed 15th of February, then this program is going to be unleashed in the country. SAFA has committed itself to work together with our schools, which, by the way, we do have the schools as one of our associate members, chaired, of course, by one of our Vice President, my colleague, Shus Masibuko, to make sure that that structure also is strong so that we can actually unearth this abundant talent that all of us are convinced we have in this country. And we need, therefore, all stakeholders to get involved and to get behind the technical plan and the vision of South African football. This is not SAFA's blame. We are simple facilitators. This is South Africa's land, country. For South Africa to get to where we believe we belong, we will need all football stakeholders to work together to help develop and implement the action plans to achieve our vision. As you know, together we can do more. But together we will reclaim our rightful place in Africa and in the world. Thank you very much.